All right, guys, welcome to a special edition of the new sub game, the African sub uh, subscriber game. And the reason we're here is that we're about to have a massive naval battle, and so they're going to hit in 2 minutes. I do have a battleship here who's hitting in three, and then my main stack is hitting right before them. But what's going to happen is this battleship, when he comes in a minute later, will join this stack. Um, so they will be unified. I do have two subs running in. I also had some infantry going in. I'm not seeing. There they are. 150 infantry are moving in to engage in melee combat. And is he moving away? He is not. Okay. So that 150 infantry is just there to sort of freeze them in place so they can't run away. And then I'm coming in with these 12 subs will also come in, sneak attack, hit hard first as well. So in a minute and 23, we're going to go ahead and start this attack, and we'll just see what happens. It's a massive attack. It's really only 13 battleships, though, even though, it's fun to look at all this, stackage over here. It's really only attacking in with that 13. So what I'm looking at here is the main stats up here. We've got some horses and tanks, but what I'm really looking at here is I believe those are cruisers. There are 11 cruisers, 4 battleships. Let me write this down. 11 cruisers, 4 battleships, and probably most importantly, 45 cannon, 1,299. So 45 arties and 1,299 infantries. All right, so let's come back over here, keeping those stats in mind. We are down to the wire here. It's like we've lit the fuse and we're already holding our fingers in our ears, and we're sitting there with that grimace on our faces like, when's it gonna pop off? Yeah, it's gonna pop off any minute now, sweetheart. Sweetie pie. Sweetie pie. So let's count down. 3, 2, 1, and boom, we're gonna watch this stack right here. What will happen? Right now we're engaged in that sort of graphic zone, and there we go. All right, so let's take a look at what happened here. I was looking particularly at the cruisers. There are still 11 cruisers. I was looking at the battleships. There are still 4 battleships, not surprisingly. The artillery, there are 3 less artillery. So we got 3 artillery in that exchange. And 1299 went down to 1192. Let's see if that matches their stats here for losses, and it does indeed. 107 infantry and 3 cannon. Pretty much exactly what we saw there. So nice little attack. Let's see what I lost, because I definitely lost a lot. Similar casualties. Looks like 20 infantry and 1 armored car. I've got a ton of armored cars here, 127. Don't ask me why. I just do, okay? And I feel like part of it is that it is a landing fleet. It's an invasion fleet that was intended to hit into the underbelly here. And one of the things I like to do is when you break through that front line, just run just willy-nilly with fast units, which the armored car is, of course, the fastest unit, and just spread through their interior and take out those smaller interior territories and really wreak havoc on their morale and on their economy, even if they take them back, right? Because you're just racing on to the next one. Even if they take them back, the morale is hit huge, and of course, you gain just the economic damage of them having to lose those territories for whatever amount of time until the next day hits and they rebel back. So it's fun to sort of race willy-nilly in the backfields. That's why I have the 127 armored cars here. But alas, I did lose one. I lost one. One little jalopy. Like, I guess he was on a boat. There's like a boat with a jalopy on it. And one of their big shells landed on that boat. And the car just kind of blub, 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 like just sunk sadly. Like it's like, I'm on the ocean. I'm a car. I can't even, like, why did you sink me? I can't even do anything. I'm on the ocean. I'm a car. All right. Anyway, The whole point of this video was to watch this unfold. Let's see, when's the next attack? It's an hour away. I was going to say I could pause this video and come back for the next attack. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to do that because you get the idea. It's going to be, a few artillery and about 100 of these guys per round. And, as the subs attack, that's going to compound that damage. And as this infantry attacks, that's going to keep him from running away. And what I'm really hoping is that maybe I can get away with losing, say 1,000 infantry and maybe out of this stack, probably 10, maybe cannon would be nice if I could lose that or less and just snuff out this entire force over here, put some people back on this island, and then resume my westward attack on central Texas. That's the goal. And I do know that some of my allies are also launching attacks here of significant numbers. You know what? I'm not going to zoom in on any numbers. I don't want to show anybody's game, but I will say I am attacking over here with 50. I don't know why. Why not? It's a double wheat is the main thing. It's like it's a double food. I can always use more food. So just for fun, just for shits and giggles, I'm attacking it there. Meanwhile, I'm doing the best I can back here. I'm building more bombers and I'm moving everything up to this front up here, mainly to kind of counter this if he's able to come over with some, additional forces. And then also, we just have people coming down here. Rio Grande del Sol has a force there. We are being attacked in our underbelly over here by Rio Grande del Sol again. So I am kind of marshaling my troops to the border here, although if he's continuing to move down, I'm not sure what his goal is over here, but I may need to move south, move this whole thing south here. If something's going down over here, we'll have to see. All right. Anyway, just wanted you guys to see that fun big battle. It is interesting to watch two huge forces clash like that. And yeah, that's probably the last we'll see of it. So adios, amigos. I'll see y'all next time.